All right, it's Monday, July 28th. Let's do a little fig and muscadine update. As you can see, the figs are really doing good. Protected them, overwintering them like I did really helped. And we got some in there starting to get ripe. We've already picked a few here and there. They're coming on. Texas Everbearing and Chicago Hardy. Now, the only thing about the Chicago Hardy is I probably should have not, either I should have trimmed it more back, because it's truly only putting figs on the very new growth. So I'm gonna have to look at something different on it next year. And muscadines are doing really good. This is my lane that I cut off at the top of the wire this spring because it just didn't grow last year and just didn't do much. And so it's already to the end of the wire and starting to branch off. I'm pinching it to make sure we get more of these to branch off so we get more production next year. Now this lane down here did really well. Didn't put a lot of fruit on it, but you can see it's getting some. It has a few. Next year ought to be a lot better. Third year this ought to be a lot better. But like I say, there's a few little muscadines. Now let's move over to the hulls. All right, here are the hulls. This is second year plants. And as you can see, they're really loaded down. The hulls did so much better than the lanes. They really got out there and produced and grew just really bigger growth. So I really like that. And I've got a couple going down there. I got one down there just started. I got this one going. These are going to my brother so he can do it. And you can see I got mulch down. A lot of people don't like that, but I got mulch down because I used the weed blocker. And that weed blocker gets extremely hot because it's solid black. And I think that's a little rough on your grapes and on your garden. So by putting the mulch down, done two things. It helped knock down on the heat, but it also gave a place for that fertilizer to rest, because when you throw it on that black weed blocker, it just beads off and goes everywhere. Well, the mulch actually helps keeps it down, keeps it secure, and it just gets watered in. And it's like I say, we're in the 100, it's been in the 100, and so we're watered quite a bit. I'll let this water today from 8 this morning until probably about 4 this afternoon. Make sure everything gets good, nice and watered. Okay, for the last fig I got is this Desert King. It's doing pretty good for getting it real late last year and putting it in the ground. I've got to decide, I've trimmed it up a little bit, but I've got to decide if I want to do like a single trunk and try to branch it off more, or just leave these 4 main ones coming up, since I'm more interested in getting I'll only get the Brava fig, so that's probably the goal on it. I've got a couple spots. I got one spot right there and one out there by the peach orchard that I've got a couple figs that I'm gonna put in. One is a Texas peach fig, so I'm gonna put it probably right there. Then I went to the old homestead and I've been trying to get cuttings off one that's been in our family for, gosh, probably 60, 70 years. It's been on that place. And I've got it. It's got roots on it. I've got it in a bucket over there in the shade. Once it gets good and established in that bucket, I'll start moving it out to the sun a little bit, get it transition to the light, and then we'll get it in the ground. And hopefully we'll have that heirloom of our fig here on this place. Here's a little shot of the watermelons. Man, the watermelons are doing good. Well, hope you enjoyed the video. Short and sweet. Thanks for watching. Oh, if you get a chance, look at Dean Family Farm and Kinfolk Farm. They're real good on muscadines. You'll really enjoy the information they have. And I've also got a little book out there for grandkids that I wrote for my grandson. So if you get a chance, look for it on Amazon. It's called Walter Towers and His Little Friend. Thanks again for watching.